Hello everyone. In today's video, I'm going to talk about retirement. If you live in America or Canada, UK, there's this trending news that retirement money that you get every month is not even enough anymore. And here I can tell you how you can retire and places you can retire and your money will go a long way. So you've seen cases where people retire in their 60s, 64, 65, and then for the case of American, they retire. Their retirement money is not even enough to pay their rent if they don't have their own house, or even pay their mortgages for those who start still paying for their mortgage. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how other people make their money go a long way. Instead of doing all these investments, people will take your money, or 401k or whatever, tell you they're going to invest into a business and then the profit, will be 10 times, whatever, whatever, and then it turned out to be a scam. This is what my uncle did. My uncle came to America in the 70s, late 70s, 79, 80, something like that. So he had been working on, he worked for 40 years and finally retired. He retired of 7 years ago. I'm sorry. He retired around 2016, 2017. So now he lives in Nigeria, where he's originally from. But before then, he planned it. He built a house, set up things, that he would need to make him feel comfortable. So he moved to Nigeria. Whatever money he's making in American dollar, it goes a long way in Nigeria because Nigerian currency is weaker compared to dollar. So what he does whenever he comes to America, all he does is come to meet his doctor, do medical checkup, and then go back to Nigeria and living his best life, enjoying this. So that money he gets every month, retirement money, social security or whatever, it goes a long way in Nigeria. So are many other people. That's what they do. Because in America, you will retire, the money they give you it's not enough. So I know some people that goes to Bali, live in Bali, Indonesia, or go back to Caribbean islands like Jamaica. Those are good. But here I'm going to tell you other places you can consider to go to. You know, there are places in Africa. No, when you guys hear about Africa, you get scared. There are places in Africa you can, if you're an American citizen, you can go and live and retire peacefully with no stress. One, uh, there's a place called Ghana. You guys know about Ghana. Even though Ghana is becoming more expensive, but if you can start early, let's say you are in your 50s now, you know that retirement is around 10, 15 minutes, 10, 15 years away ahead. So you start now. If you want to have a house in Ghana, you start now to set it up, all those things. Whatever hobby, business you want to have when you move to Ghana, you set it up. Then when your retirement comes, you move to Ghana. All you have to do is just come to America and visit. You come to America, you see your doctor, meet your friends, and you fly back home. So you don't have to worry about you retired. Then after 3 months or after a year or two, you come back to work for start working. It is frustrating. I know I've seen a lot of people that are going through right now. I know someone personally, he retired after COVID in 2021. 2023 he came back because the retirement money that he's getting is not enough and his wife have cancer. So to treat that cancer, he have to take his wife overseas for cancer treatment because it's cheaper. You see, this is what I'm talking about. So, but if he planned it this way, it would have been better. Another place you can think of going is Botswana, is in Africa as well. Um, which you can live off comfortably like a middle class, $200-300 a month comfortably as a middle class, a week, $200-300 a week comfortably, and also another country that I want to point out, people don't really talk about it. And don't worry, these countries that I just two countries that I just mentioned, they speak English. Another country is South Africa. Yeah. Another country that you can go to in Africa that you can retire off and live is an island in Cape Verde. Cape Verde is a beautiful place, island country in West Africa, off Atlantic coast. You can live up there, beautiful. I don't really recommend Caribbean island that much because I feel like it's getting expensive. The reason why I say Africa, Africa is where everybody's going now. You know, especially people that came from Africa to America and lived for decades and moved back. Another country that you can consider, but they don't speak English, is Senegal. Senegal and Ivory Coast. They are in West Africa. Those places, they are relatively okay in terms of safety. Don't worry, they are safe. The only thing is just that the media paint African countries in a bad light. So the point that I'm making this video is that you can still retire in your early to mid 60s and get your benefit without worrying about maybe something will happen and you go back to workforce again. If it's $2,000 you get or a little bit more or a little bit less, you can live off it in Africa comfortably and still have more money left. A lot of Africans that came to Western world in the 70s, 80s, and that are retiring now. Some of them are moving back, or most of them are moving back. So what they do is they move back. They build their house, set up a business they will go to every morning to relax, and then they come to America twice a year just to see their loved ones they left, and then do some medical checkups, and then go back to their country, have the ability to travel the world if they want to. So this is the alternative that I'm bringing to you. So that when you retire, you're not gonna be in a situation where something financial will happen, and then you are stuck. You decide to come back to work. You know, you don't want to be a lady that will be in America when you're 65, 70. Your kids are planning to put you in an adult care home. No, if you travel out, find yourself a maid, a servant, or something, however you call it, that will be helping you with your daily activities. It gives you a new sense of starting all over. You know, there's something about retirement that feels like it is it. Life is over. But if you travel out, go to these countries that I'm telling you after your retirement, it feels like there's more things to do in life. You have more wings on your shoulder. You know, it helps. Not only financial gains you gain from it, also the benefit of the idea that you can you can start all over, fresh, young, with and live a very long, fruitful life. There are many countries, but these countries is what I can give you for now. And if you do your research, you'll find that there are more countries in Africa. Africa is not violent, so it's as quiet as you can imagine it to be, and as natural, healthy food, cheaper medicines, cheaper healthcare, all those things comes with it, and you will enjoy it. The only thing you have to do is just start now to plan it. You know, there are other places outside Africa, but I just want to say, give Africa a try. All right. I hope this video makes sense to you. And if I have any other tips on other things, I'll share with you guys. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and continue to support my channel. Thank you. Bye bye.